everybody, it's Hexa, and today's video is going to be a tutorial for the look that I'm wearing on my face right now. This is my anti-Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. Since everybody is doing them, I thought I would as well. It's very, like, gothic and harsh and scary, not very, like, wearable for most people, but I thought it would be fun to do this, so if you guys want to learn how to look like this, then keep on watching. For this video, I am doing a voiceover style video. I wanted to try it out and see how it works. Please do let me know in the comments down below which way you prefer it. Do you like voiceover or more like a talk through where I'm actually talking about the products in the video and then fast forwarding through the application process? Yeah, just let me know because I'm trying out a different filming format just to see how it works. Also, for this video, I'm wearing a new t-shirt I bought at H&M. I'm absolutely in love with it. It is a plain black t-shirt, and it says "Addicted to Black," which I think is very appropriate for me and my style and aesthetic and what I wear most of the time. Right now it's covered in eyeshadow, glitter stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more, and you can donate to my Patreon down below to support me and my channel. So, I hope you guys enjoy! Today we're starting off with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer as my eye primer. This is a little bit different from my usual process because usually I start with the face. Next up, I'm taking the Vida Loca palette by Kat Von D and starting with the shade Skulls as a brow bone highlight slash base shade. Then with the shade Black Metal, I'm applying that to my outer corner in a kind of like flicked out V shape and then blending it into my crease as well, but really concentrating the color more along the lash line and around that like flick. Next, I'm taking the shade Destroyer and using that to blend out the black and soften it up around the edges. Also working that a little bit up towards my eyebrows in the center. Next, I'm using the Venus palette by Lime Crime and the shade Muse, and I'm applying that on my lid basically to all of the areas that don't have any black on them. And then back into the Kat Von D palette with the shade Rewind. I'm applying that with my finger just in between the black and the red as a transition shade. Next, I'm using the Tarte Precision Longwear liner for my eyeliner. I'm making this pretty like bold and dramatic because I want a nice, powerful wing. Now it's time to remove the tape. And this side looks so perfect. I was so happy with the outcome of this. I cannot believe how sharp that liner is. The eyeshadow went a little bit out around the edges on the other side, but still, it's not a big deal. You can just clean it up with your fingers. Next, moving on to the face, I'm using the Drops of Youth Concentrate by The Body Shop as a primer. It's not really a primer, but it works. And the All Nighter Foundation by Urban Decay. Just applying that everywhere, and make sure that you are careful around your eyes not to get foundation over your eyeshadow or your eyeliner. This is the only bad thing about the tape trick. Other than that, I absolutely love it. Just have to be a little bit more careful. Mattifying powder by Urban Decay, starting off as well eyes, of course, and then around the nose, because those are the parts that need to be set first. And then I go in with a brush for the rest of my face, so I only use the little puffy thingy for under my eyes and around my nose, and the rest I do with the brush. Next, I'm taking this Alverde black eyeliner as a brow pencil, basically. I wanted to do black eyebrows just to give it some extra drama. And I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara pretty much as a brow gel. Next, we're continuing with the eyeshadow, going back into the shade Destroyer just to make that red around the edges even more bold and vampy. And then back in with black metal on the lower lash line, just around the outer third, and kind of like blend it out a little more towards the center. And then back in with Destroyer to create a new inner corner. This gives you kind of like a cat-like or a more Egyptian vibe to the look. And then I decided to kind of make another wing underneath the previous one. So I like to think of this as an underwing, you know, like a winged eyeliner that comes off of your lower lash line rather than your upper lash line. So I'm using the same Tarte eyeliner as before. And then using a clean pencil brush, I'm just blending out the edges. Next, back in with the Alverde eye pencil, I'm just gonna apply some of that to my lower lash line. And with the Edward Scissorhands palette by Sugarpill, I'm taking the shade Ice Angel. This is also available individually, and I'm using that as my brow bone and inner corner highlight. This eyeshadow palette was limited edition and is no longer available, but as I said, all of the shades are available individually on their website. Next, taking the Heavy Metal Glitter by Urban Decay in the shade Glam Rock, I'm just putting that in my inner corner. And then back in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, but as actual mascara this time. And then I figured I might as well use that Alverde eyeliner to tightline. As you can see, I'm kind of closing my eyes as I do this. I've found that it irritates my eyes less if I just close my eyes while I tightline. And that is the eyes done. Batting them eyelashes, raising them eyebrows, looking cool. Okay, so now we're using the Love Flush Blush palette by Too Faced. I think I'm using the shade Justify My Love. Pretty sure that's it, but if it's not, then I will correct that later. And then I decided to use this other blush, and I have no idea what it's called, but it will be linked in the description box down below. Well, not linked, but I'll mention what it's called in the description box. Back in with Ice Angel eyeshadow as a highlighter. I'm applying this with a flat foundation brush because I don't have any fan brushes, and for some reason this kind of works. And I'm just putting that all over wherever I want highlighter. I love this eyeshadow as a highlight, it's amazing. And then using my fingers just to add a little bit more intensity on the cheekbones. Time for lips. This is a mini of the Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipsticks. I completely forgot what this lipstick is called, but I will link that down below. It's like a black glittery lipstick, so it's not matte black. It has like rainbow flecks of glitter in it, which is pretty cool. I'm using the Cold Chemistry palette by Sugarpill with the shade Soot&Stars to set that in place. It's a pretty good color match for this lipstick shade, and I prefer not to have like super wet lipstick on my lips, therefore I decided to set that in place with some eyeshadow. And that is the finished look. Very witchy or vampy or scary or gothic, whatever you want to call it. I'm super happy with how this turned out, especially with like the double wing going on. I don't do this very often, but I was really proud of the outcome. So that was it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to tag me on Instagram if you do actually use this tutorial and try to accomplish the same look. See you guys in my next video. Bye! Kiss kiss.